Hello, my name's Will. I've had such a life-changing experience consulting with Paula that I wanted to jump on camera and share it just in case it might reach someone and help them. In short, about 6 years ago, I was, let's say, very, very overwhelmed with life in terms of my career, my relationship with myself as well as others. I couldn't really put my finger on it. I just didn't feel myself. I was very unhappy. Wasn't particularly nice to be around. Some might say I'm still not, but my point is I was just trapped. I needed some guidance. Paula was recommended to me by an acupuncturist, actually, and friend, and I decided to reach out, and I'm so glad that I did. Paula's approach was to kind of create an incredibly safe space where I really felt as if she was invested in me as an individual and my life. And within that space, we were able to explore my current life situation and my aspiration and goals, where I wanted to be, and what was holding me back in terms of my beliefs, I guess my mindset, and also energy stuck from my past. I think we had about 10 to 15 sessions over a period of about a year. And each one, I'm not exaggerating, each session I discovered something of such significance that I still, 6 years down the line, relate to it on a pretty regular basis. I won't say, oh, I'm changed, everything's different, and I've still got parts of myself to understand and I'd guess improve, and habits, but the help and guidance that I got from Paula, it helped me understand like how to navigate where I was currently at and where I wanted to get to. And I don't want to waffle on too much, but I found myself now in a situation where I completely changed my career, which, believe me, was really, really scary. That was a big part of, at the time, my struggle. Like it was bad. It was really, really bad. And from the sessions, I kind of ignited this fire and this drive to go from working in a corporate environment to being my true self, which is a creative. And I was so scared to make that change because I knew what was at stake, and I sacrificed a great deal, and it was not easy to do, but I did see it through, and I never really knew how it was going to pan out. I set up a business that, although it didn't succeed, I learnt a skill set, and it allowed me to find myself in a position where I am now, which is just 2 weeks ago I accepted a position where I'm getting to do what I love on a daily basis. I can't believe it. I'm 44 years old and left school, went straight to work, have never enjoyed work. Now I look forward to going to work on a Monday. It doesn't even feel like work. And I achieved what I thought was the unachievable, which is I'm actually earning more money than I was earning back as a consultant. So my point being, Paul enabled me to believe in myself, trust myself, take that leap of faith, and I guess carve my own journey. And I always remember Paula saying to me, well, come back to your true self and find what you love, and from there you'll expand. And that is what feels like is happening. On a relationship level, the relationship I was in at the time wasn't wasn't serving either of us, so we went our separate ways. However, we still get along really well as friends. We have a beautiful daughter together, and my relationship with my children is also improving. I'm able to be more present with my children. I'm not perfect. I would be lying if I said that I was, but we are finding a way to have this kind of more creative cycle of life. When I say cycle, when things go up and down, they feel like they flow a bit better with less resistance. And when things don't always go to plan, we learn from it and grow, whereas before it felt a bit more destructive. Like I said, I'm no saint, but Paula really, really helped show me the way. And I know I am going on quite a bit here, but I wanted to go deep, not too deep into my circumstances, but enough to hopefully relate with somebody else who might be feeling the same, and just take it from me that there are options. It's possible. It's taken work, and the work will continue. It's an ongoing thing, but it's like I was going this way and I met Paula, and it's changed, and now I'm going this way. So I no longer feel lost or confused. I still feel overwhelmed at times, but that, I think, is part of my neurodiversity. But I have the tools and the knowing. It's a beautiful thing. So, anyways, that was my story. If you're thinking about getting some help from Paula, I highly recommend it. And of course, Paula, thank you so much. You're beautiful.